So today I want to talk a little bit about AI and the lump of labor fallacy. So this one may freak some people out. I apologize in advance. You'll hear a lot of people talking about AI and how it's going to take jobs. Some jobs, a lot of jobs, maybe all the jobs. I actually wrote a blog post for, God, it was either Inc. or Entrepreneur back in like 2016. It said basically that AI and robots are coming for your job. And that's, true, I think, basically across the board at some point. Now, there's a lot of people who will counter this and be like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like so many times in history, people have been like, oh, this new technology is going to put everybody out of work. And it doesn't happen. And somehow we always come up with more jobs for people to do and people consume more and yada, yada. The challenge is that AI is not like any other technology that's ever been made. It's not a loom, it's not a plow, it's not an automated switchboard, it's not a computer. It's something that is capable of thinking and reasoning very much like a human. Not as good as all humans yet, but already in many domains better than any individual human. In some domains, better than the best of humans. And I mean, I really don't see a reason why that shouldn't continue based on the current trajectory. I mean, we went from AI being, I don't know, effectively like mentally handicapped 3 years ago to literally PhD level in a number of areas today. It's not perfect. It still has a lot of flaws. It doesn't have the same reasoning capabilities, multi-dimensional reasoning capabilities that the average human does. And so that's where it falls short. But it's particularly in narrow tasks, like right now, today, it's amazing. I mean, you can find AI, like you can ask an AI a medical question and get a better answer than you would from the very best people in that field, or at least as good. Super easy. So the lump of labor fallacy is the argument that no matter what jobs AI takes away, there will be new jobs. There'll always be something for people to do. We'll always create more jobs and we'll just shift. But this time is different, particularly because of the capabilities of AI. Like we're trying to make something that is as capable or more so than any human at any task. The upside to that is that everybody gets better everything and over time cheaper everything, which benefits all of us. I mean, who doesn't want better, cheaper medical care or better and cheaper education or better and cheaper goods? Like all of those benefit everybody. And so there's a lot of upside across the board in creating an AI that's capable of doing these things better than cheaper than a person can do them. And for that very reason, this time is in fact different. It's different in kind, in that AI will, if it continues following this trajectory, and particularly if it's embodied, coupled with robotics, it will be able to do everything that a human can do, at least as well as a human can do it. Probably not in the very distant future. I mean, really, I would say probably this decade, within the next 5 years, for sure. That's not a lot of time, but at the same time, again, like I see this benefiting pretty much everybody. But in this particular discussion, it's the lump of labor fallacy that I just want to refute. You'll hear people say this, oh, yeah, yeah, but there'll be new jobs. Yes, like AI, advances in AI will result in new jobs, and it will not be humans doing those new jobs, at least not after a relatively short period of time. And that's fine. There, as I've discussed in a previous video, like there are some people who think that the rich are going to somehow magically hoard all of this and just get rid of the useless humans and sorry, hoard all of what? Because money is completely and totally useless without an economy and people. Like their numbers in the bank account become nothing. Might as well be the $1 trillion note from Zimbabwe. It doesn't make any sense. What exactly are they going to hoard? And particularly as AI makes things cheaper and more efficient and better, the individual need for resources in a lot of areas is going to diminish. You just won't need as much. I mean, imagine if we had perfect recycling. or ultra efficient energy production. Uh, it just it makes no sense. So, and not only that, like not only is this the type of technology that will by nature get out to everybody, the incentives make sure that that's the case. Again, as I discussed in a previous video, the wealthy have strong incentives to integrate this technology now, but as they do so, jobs are lost. As those people can't buy or are struggling to find new jobs, the available pool of customers shrinks. When that happens, they're going to have to lower the prices to be competitive, so they get that pool back up. AI will give them better margins, so it's fine. They can do that, and it's a cycle. It's just going to go around and around like that until the cost of goods get down to nothing. So, AI and the lump of labor fallacy. Yes, AI is going to take jobs. AI plus robots will probably take all jobs. I'd be extremely shocked if they don't. But by this I mean for money jobs. They will do the work that humans previously would have done to earn money. It should be unnecessary for humans to need money in that future. Yes, it sounds like a leap. Maybe it sounds kind of crazy. Maybe it sounds like something that's not going to happen. It'll happen. I mean, unless we fuck it up. I see no reason why it won't follow this trajectory for numerous reasons. There's a whole bunch of incentive stacks that, ironically enough, almost guarantee this trajectory. So, not concerned that AI is going to take jobs, not concerned that there won't be magically new jobs to take their place, not concerned that money might go away. I mean, anybody who's read sci-fi is familiar with utopian worlds and post scarcity stuff. And sure, it sounds like a pipe dream, but really it's just a knowledge and coordination problem. Everything that human civilization does is a game. Millions of games, micro games, macro games, it's all games. And in a game, the rules are made up. And people play the game according to those made up rules for reasons. And there is no reason whatsoever that we can't change our game, change our stories, allocate this technology, make it a commons, put it towards driving the cost of things down. I mean, I think it's going to happen anyway because in the short term, there's financial incentive to make it happen. What was it Jeff Bezos said? Like, your margin is my opportunity. Well, AI is making up a lot of opportunity for people to take other people's margins. So, at least for the next couple of years, I think it'll just be a huge gold rush as people try to make money in the margins by using AI for efficiency, which will drive down the cost of goods and in the process benefit pretty much everybody. So, in the same way that so many pieces of technology have gotten cheaper, more affordable over time, I see no reason why that won't continue to be the case thanks to AI and the concern about AI taking jobs and the pointless like false counter argument that oh yes, lump of labor fallacy, there will always be more jobs. There won't. I'm sorry. I mean, there may still be things that you do like for fun. Humans will probably do all kinds of things. I would expect us to have plenty to do. I just don't think it's going to be a for money job scenario in the not too distant future. And hey, I and quite a few other people hope that that's the case. And no, I'm going to tack this on at the end. Universal basic income is not the solution. UBI is idiocy for the same reason. If AI and robotics drive the cost of things down to zero, then money is pointless. And in a world where money, like where the cost of things is not controlled, just giving people money does not work at scale. Yes, it works in micro scenarios, but not macro. If you just give everybody money at full scale when prices are not controlled in any way, all you get is runaway inflation, which is idiocy. So, no UBI. What we actually need is UBS, Universal Basic Services. As far as I'm concerned, I think in the not too distant future, the only numbers that are going to matter are going to be GDE, gross domestic energy, and GDC, gross domestic compute, and maybe GDM, gross domestic materials. I don't know. But energy, compute, and raw materials are really going to be all that matters. And hopefully we can solve the coordination problem and make sure that we use AI and robotics to provide a better quality of life to everybody at little to no cost. So, fingers crossed.